Why teaching?
It was a gift given to me. I didn't want to teach. I wanted to be a bohemian artist in New York City with a studio and a flat and painting. That was my intention. But I was in a lecture class my freshman year at SMU, and Ann McGee was the head of the art department, art education department, and she spoke. And they had the different heads of all the different departments in the art department speak to this one class so we could be introduced to the various majors that we might go into after freshman year. And when she spoke, I was like totally enamored with her personality, her passion, her love. What she said, I never even considered the fact. Now the thing was, I had been a counselor for the YMCA day camp after my freshman and sophomore years in college. So I had already had a little bit of experience working with kids, and I really liked it, but I didn't consider myself a teacher by any means. I was more of just a camp counselor, and it was fun. But when I ended up taking her class my sophomore year, and it was art education for the elementary teacher, I was the only art major in that class. So all of our projects were so elementary. I showed off because I was the artist in the class, and I try to make everything I do better than anybody else's, and it was. But at midterm, she called me into her office and she gave us a midterm critique, and she said, if I was to give you a grade based upon the work you've done so far in my class, I would give you A, and I was expecting her to say A+. And she said, an F. And I was like, an F? I'm the best student you have in that class. She goes, you're the best artist. She goes, but as a teacher, you have to be concerned about trying to expose the talent and the gift that the student has and pulling that on, not showing off your own talent. You have the exact opposite skill that you need for teaching. And that stunned me so badly. I was like freaking out thinking, I'm getting an F in this class, what can I do? And so I said, what can I, I asked her, and she said, why don't you start working with us with the Experimental Arts program? And I started on Saturday mornings then going to one of the community centers in Oak Cliff. It was like all of a sudden, because I had a change of heart about why I was there, I wanted to learn from the kids and see what they could teach me. It was like a magic. It was like something happened inside of me. I felt it, and I do every time I'm in a classroom, every time I'm working with kids, or students of any kind. I feel like my gift is to motivate people to be the best that they can be, and I have an ability to be intuitive. Like I don't know why. I don't think it's anything that Wally is good at. I think this is what God. I really think it's a gift that God gave me that I can do, and I think that's probably my greatest gift I have, even greater than my art or music or anything, is the ability to read people and help them to become the best they can. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to be a great painter. This was what I got instead, and I had to learn to come to grips with thinking, this is my lot in life. I'm not going to be the headline, I'm going to be the footnote.